Hello, welcome or welcome back to the stream. Your girl has an incredibly sore throat and a fever, but I haven't streamed this year, so it is only the 4th day of the year. But I have not streamed, so yeah, I'm gonna stream. I think I picked something up on New Year's Eve. I thought I was just hungover, but no, I have had fevers and swollen glands and like really red sore throat. So it's like, yeah, something else is afoot. Really bad sinuses, all that type of stuff. So, yeah, pretty sick. And yeah, just gonna do what we can and power through and see what happens. But I'll at least play like our daily games, and if I need to go to bed after that, I'll just go to bed after that. But we'll see how we go. Yeah. Let's get into it, I guess. What do we usually do first? I forgot. Oh, spelling bee. All right, let's do that. Okay, we've got the word MILF straight off the bat. The letters are Y, R, L, I, A, M, and F. And yeah, we have to have words that are more than 3 letters long, and we have to use the letter F. Those are the rules. Let's try MILF. And MILFy. Oh, what's happening? Oh, hi, Nashi, mate. Thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. MILF. Not a word. All the hot mums beg to differ, sir. All the hot mums beg to differ. Shout out to all the hot mums out there. Well, if we can't have MILF, I'm guessing we can't have MILFy either. So that's pretty rude. That's pretty rude, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is discrimination against hot mums, honestly. What else can we have? Oh, family. Really? Mafia. So let's see how those, but it doesn't let me give a shout out to the hot mums. It's really rude. It's really quite rude. Really? Really willy. Oh, okay. Twitch chat doesn't come through on the multi-chat. I just turned back to the Twitch chat and I missed everything that Sharky said, everything that Yuji said, everything that Nashi said. Sorry guys, I was on the multi-chat in case anyone on YouTube was talking, but it is not feeding in, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think because it's the new year, I had to re-sign into everything on my OBS and it's not working. YouTube? Yeah, I know. I get some weirdos on there, man. I get some weirdos on YouTube. What did I miss? We got some suggestions. Milfy. Filth? That's not how you spell filth. Fairly? Ooh, wait, fairy? We can have fairy, I think. I think it'll accept that. Film? Yeah, we can have film. Now that I can see the chat, I can... Familiar? Oh, that's a good one. That's gonna be the panagram or whatever, the one with all the letters, I think. Yeah. There we go. We are done. We are done. We did it. We are so smart. We are the champions, etc. So on and so forth. Let's do a crossword. Oh, look how many crosswords I missed. Dracula author, someone Stoker, Bram Stoker. Would I be a goth girl if I didn't know that? I mean, I could be a fake goth girl if I didn't know that. There's Something Where It Happened song from Hamilton. Oh, is that like that musical about the founding fathers of America? Why would I know a song from that? Airy hotel lobbies often. I don't know. Do I look like I stay in hotels? I'm poor. Away from the office. Tub outlet. Tub outlet? What? New beginning. Spinning helicopter part. Oh, rotor. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Major artery. Roman 2003. Does anyone know their Roman numerals? New England Cape. I think that's Cod. I think that's Cape Cod. Airy hotel lobbies. Away from the office. Pub outlet. Chat is paused. MM11. I'll see you, Yuji. MMIII. Airy hotel lobbies often. Away from the office. Pub outlet. Major artery. Did I get something wrong? I think I might have. What else are hotel lobbies called? I thought they were called like foyers or something. I don't know. 9 across is... New beginning. Major artery. New England Cape. I thought that was Cape Cod. I thought Cape Cod was in New England. What is it then? Somebody help me, 'cause I am very dumb. Yeah, Cape Cod is in New England. It's in Massachusetts. I just googled it on my phone just to double check. Airy hotel lobbies. 5 across room. The room where it happened? Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Airy hotel lobbies. Atrium? Oh, atrium! It sounds like a strip club, but it's not. Oh, wait, it doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Atria? Never heard of her. Never heard of her. Oh, aorta. Away from the office. Not in. Congratulations, we did it. So we got Bram Stoker, the room where it happens, atria, not in, drain. Oh, Cape Anne. Anne's got her own cape, does she? She can't be bothered spelling her name with an E. She's not like the other girls. There you go. Aorta. Why aorta? Ooh. Imagine if you're from New York and you're like a medical professional and you don't know if someone's saying why aorta or they're talking about an aorta. Think about it. Think about it. They are in fact walking here. Hey, I'm walking here. Sorry, New York. That's how you sound to me. Coffee. I need a coffee. Well, you know what? Americans are always doing incredibly bad Australian accents, so sometimes you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it back, guys. You're gonna get it back. And I'm just the person to, you know, dish it out. Alright, let's go. Connections. The game is connections. There are 16 words. There are 4 categories. We don't know what those categories are, so we need to group together 4 words that might have a connection and guess. And if we guess correctly, it will tell us what the category was and why those words were connected. Let's go. Alright, our words are grump, copy, block, print, issue, scan, crank, sack, reel, e-tail, tackle, wind, drear, blitz, coil, and addition. Alright, we got reel, crank, coil, and I saw another one. Wind. To spool. I have a good Boston accent. Is that a Boston accent? I thought that was a New York accent. You know what? To be honest, I don't know the difference. It sounds the same to me. Oh, wait. No, the Boston accent is that girl, that makeup girl. I almost said something negative about her appearance. It's not her fault how she looks, but she has a very bad attitude and apparently is like a massive scammer. That Michaela Neguera or whatever. Kim Kardashian. That one? Yeah. Apparently, like, that's a fake Bostonian accent. She's like, is from Boston, but she doesn't talk like that. Or like that's not. You know, she bungs it on to get views. Why people want to listen to that, I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. Scan, print, copy, and block. All things you do when you're like gonna publish something, when you're gonna like editing something like a magazine or something. You gotta block it, you gotta print it, you gotta scan it, you gotta copy stuff, I assume. Oh, we've got issue, edition. Oh, actually, edition, issue, copy, and print. It's either that or paper publication. I almost tricked myself, but then I saved myself. Look at me go. People love a good foreign accent. See, I like Australian accents. I will just say it. Like, I don't care what somebody's like ethnicity or yada 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 is, but I'll go Australian accents followed by New Zealand accents, and then I'm just kind of like, you know. Bums plus a letter? Bums plus a letter. Like bums that you poo out of? Is that what you're talking? Oh, rear. Like derriere. Drear. Rear. Block. Rump. Okay. Rear, rump, can, and sack. Lit. Tail. I gotcha. Tackle, blitz, block, and sack. Things a defensive football player does. Well, not in any game of football I've ever watched, but I don't watch American football. Even though there's that one guy in the Philadelphia Eagles that's from Bankstown. Shout out to you. Don't know your name. Gonna look it up. The Philadelphia Eagles have a strong connection to Australia through Australian star player Jordan Mailata. And the team actively encourages Aussie fans via their international home marketing area, IHMA, with watch parties, flag football, and player visits. They won't play in Melbourne in 2026, as initially rumoured, with the NFL focusing on other teams for now. The future games in Australia are likely. Look, we always support it. We always support a Western Sydney boy. We always support that. But yeah, sorry, I'm not watching American football, and I don't think you should be allowed to call it football, honestly. Just gonna say that. Just gonna put it out there. But shout out to you, Jordan. Good job. Good job. We're proud of you. I mean, he makes like fuckloads of money, so like good for him. You take all those Americans' money. You just shove it all in your pockets, mate. We we approve of it. All right, let's go. Wordle. Wordle. Should call it run ball. Well, we have two games that we call football in Australia. And one of them is kind of a run ball. Well, two of them are kind of run ball. Oh, you don't really call union footy. It's more a rugby league thing than a rugby union thing, but still. In any case. Boop, 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 boop. Poopity scoopity. I don't know. Apparently, AFL has great transfer to American football. Well, they tend to get more rugby league players over. Like, the guy I was just talking about played rugby league. I don't think he played first grade though. I don't think he got selected. I think he played juniors though. I think he might have played juniors for Canterbury Bankstown. Don't quote me on that though. Don't quote me on that. I know they got Jared Hayne from Parramatta Eels over, but he wasn't, like, he played for the San Francisco team, but his skills didn't really transfer. Obviously, like, a very good rugby league player, but it didn't transfer over, so yeah. I think they just paid him shitloads of money and he was like, shit. So store. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay, we got an E at the end. I don't know. Horse. Well, we know there's no R in there, but we'll just try it anyway. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, so what could it be? This is very confusing to my little brain. You can't think of any word but horse? Yeah, I know. I'm like kind of stuck in the same. Yeah, I keep on thinking Norse and worse and like stuff like that. And then, ooh, corpse. But there's no R. Copsy? What's copsy? Am I just dumb? Is that a word? I mean, I'll trust you, but... Like a garden? I don't know what that is, dude. It sounds made up. Ooh! Ooh, we got an extra letter. We know the P's at the beginning. We know the P's at the beginning, right? So we've got P. O. Something. S. Something S-E. Posy? Poise? Ooh, poise. It could be poise. Oh, there's no I. There's no I. Could it be posse? If there's two S's? Like this? Because it doesn't say if there's more like a double letter, right? It'll only say that there is one. Ponzi? I'm gonna try this. Yay, I'm so proud of myself. Sorry, guys. That's the first time ever. That's the first time ever. Gonna get the boys together, form a posse, and go take out my enemies. Everybody that was mean to me last year, guess what? We're forming a posse. We're gonna come and get ya. We're gonna come and get you. It's called frontier justice. And, it's what's gonna happen. And you're all in trouble for being mean to me. Oh, Venezuela is nuts, dude. I was gonna talk about it, but I was like, ugh. I just, like, I don't really have the energy to give the seriousness of, like, the gravity of the situation, like, the respect that it deserves. So I just, yeah. I'll do it when I'm feeling a bit better. It might not be as topical then, but, Alright, we got from dollar to working. And we're looking for 5 letters. Something dollar. Something dollar, a way to get fit. Dollar something, rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist, dollar something. A dollar is a form of money. Oh, wow. Something money. We're looking for 5 letters again. Something money, a way to get fit. Money is something, rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist, money something. Alternative spelling of the name money. Change one letter in money to get a famous artist. Oh, Monet. Anyway, with a T. Something Monet. It starts with an R, right? Can't remember. Something Monet, a way to get fit. Monet something, rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist Monet. Alternative spelling of the name Monet. Do you want to Monet something this weekend? Drop a bigram 2 letters from Monet to become amazed. Drop the middle 3 letters of Monet to describe what some fruit does. Homophone of Monet that describes some couples. Homophone of Monet that describes some crustaceans. Opposite of Monet. Claude Monet? Oh, Claude. Very French. Something Claude. A way to get fit. Claude something. Rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist Claude. There's definitely a scientist Claude somebody. Alternative spelling of the name Claude. Do you want to Claude something this weekend? Drop a bigram 2 letters from Claude to become amazed. Drop the middle 3 letters of Claude to describe what some fruit does. Homophone of Claude that describes some couples. Homophone of Claude that describes some crustaceans. Opposite of Claude. I think it's going to be the scientist one. Clyde? Nah. Claude, Claude, Claude. Scientist, 20th century scientist. Claude, Claude, Claude. We got any idea? I sure as hell don't. Claude, Claude, Claude. There's a mathematician called Claude Shannon. We can try that. That's 6 letters. Nah. It would have to be with only 2 N's, otherwise it's not 6 letters. Not quite science, but he developed algebra for computing. Yeah, I think the normal person would still consider that a science. I mean, it still forms under like the STEM umbrella. Most people would consider that like math science. In the immortal words of Katy Perry, is math related to science? Truly a genius of our times. I'm glad that she's with Justin Trudeau. Truly her intellectual equal. Could you imagine what their conversations are like? Could you imagine just how mind-numbingly stupid those people, like they must have to have like a carer. Like Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry are both so inept and so like childlike and just like, you know, the types of people that need supervision to so that they don't accidentally maim themselves. They must just have a carer that like has to sit there on the yacht with them while they're making out or whatever, because they're both just like, they're the type of people that are so functionally, you know, special in the brain, just like so low IQ, you just wonder how they got to adulthood. It truly is amazing. Albert Claude? Sure, we could try that. Let's try a different spelling of Claude. I feel like Americans would put a W there, right? Oh, look, I thought like an American and I got it right. All I had to do was bang my head into a brick wall repeatedly, and you know, I did it. Something Claude, a way to get fit. Claude something, rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist Claude. Alternative spelling of the name Claude. Do you want to be Claude something this weekend? Well, that sounds really kinky. Drop a bigram 2 letters from Claude to become amazed. Awed. I was awed. Damn it. Something odd, a way to get fit. Odd, something, rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist awed. Alternative spelling of the name awed. Do you want to be awed something this weekend? Drop the middle 3 letters of awed to describe what some fruit does. Homophone of awed that describes some couples. Opposite of awed. I don't know, underwhelmed? Awed something. Alternative spelling. Drop the middle 3 letters of awed. Nonchalant? Yeah, but it's 3 letters. It's 3 letters, so it doesn't give us much. Much leeway, I guess, either way. Maybe it's the name? Wed? Do you want to awed? Yeah, this is tricky. Hello, mercurial. Awed IBN? I don't know what that means. But I typed it in anyway. Alternative spelling of the name awed. Maybe it's a wed. Do you want to awed something this weekend? Drop the middle 3 letters to describe what fruit does. Huh? What are you talking about? Opposite of awed or awed. Okay, what's the opposite of being like amazed? The 3 letters. Yeah, but you're saying things that aren't 3 letters. Oh, I don't care. Three letters? Why? How is it going to be 3 letters? Maybe it's something to do with rowing, like an oar? Nope. I got nothing. Maybe from the bottom. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go from the bottom. Working something, a way to get fit. Working out is a way to get fit. Something out, rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist, something out. Alternative spelling of the name, something out. Do you want to hang out this weekend? Something hang, rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist, something hang. Alternative spelling of the name hang. Drop the middle 3 letters of something to describe the way fruit does. Hang. Homophone of that describes some couples hang. Opposite of hang. See, now I'm stuck again. Drop the middle 3 letters. Homophone of something that describes some couples. Opposite of hang. What's the opposite of hanging? Pushing? Climb? That doesn't fit though. Homophone of something that describes some couples. Drop the middle 3 letters to describe what some fruit does. We don't know what that word is though. Something hang, rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist, something hang. Boston accent? And a wed couple? Oh. Can you use the same thing twice? How have I been? Oh, I got the flu. I got the flu on New Year's Eve, so I've been pretty sick, but yeah, I'm doing my best. How was your New Year's Eve? Did you have a good time? How is the year so far? All 4 days. How have all 4 days of the year been? An odd couple? Ooh, I do like that. Odd something. Rhyming way to describe something square. 20th century scientist, odd. Alternative spelling of the name odd. Drop the middle 3 letters of odd to describe what some fruit does. Opposite of odd. The year's been great besides World War III. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. The world is a crazy place. Yeah. Odds and evens? Oh, that makes sense. Even rhyming way to describe something square. I think I've heard people say even Steven before. Like Americans say that? Yeah, even Steven. 20th century scientist Stephen Hawking. Let's go. Nope. Okay, well, I stand corrected. We did fireworks for New Year's. Don't tell the feds. I work for the AFP, baby. Other spelling? Oh, sure. Alternative spelling of the name Stephen. Oh. 20th century scientist. Okay, Hawking. We did it! What's the AFP? The Australian Federal Police. It's the, well, it's what it says on the tin. It's the federal police. They deal with federal crimes. Or like, say for example, if like I commit a crime and I abscond, the federal police could get involved. They're the cops that you see at the airport. They're always AFP. Yeah. Hard one, great job. Yeah, we got there in the end. That was hard, dude. That was really hard. All right. So we've done Wordle, we've done Rattle, we've done the crossword. I reckon we might do a few games of Food Guesser and then you girl might go back to bed. But it's good to start streaming again and get my body used to it. So then when I'm better, I can stream for like a whole 2 or 3 hours instead of whatever I'm doing now. But yeah, there's like so much locals having Sitar, or was it yesterday? Today was posse. The word on Wordle today was posse. And I was the one that guessed it. It sucks that I'm on leave, then getting sicker. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of glad I wasn't still at work when I got really sick because it would have been bad. But because I'm on immunosuppressants, if I do go to somewhere where there's like a lot of people, like for example, there were a lot of people where I was on New Year's Eve, and especially when I'm drunk, I'm heaps friendly. So like I could give someone like a sip of my drink or something like that without thinking about it. Or I could just be like talking to people that are breathing all over me. And like for a lot of people, if they've got a mild cold or flu, they might like not even know that they're infected. But if I get something that most people aren't going to be affected by because I take immunosuppressants, like I'll just get it really, really acutely and like have like be very symptomatic, whereas like somebody else with a healthy immune system might be asymptomatic and not even know that they're sick. So and because I was drunk, like really drunk, I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. So like no doubt I engaged in like some behaviors that yeah, like sharing, like letting people have a sip of my drink, or like putting down a drink and picking up like the wrong drink again, or you know, something like that. It wouldn't surprise me. And it was also incredibly cold. It was also incredibly cold in Melbourne, so apparently it's a big thing because everyone around you is sick with some flu shit. Oh, maybe it's going around. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that like my throat is like red raw and it hurts to talk. Like I've been through like 3 packets of soothers in like the last 24 hours. I've just been drinking tea and like having soothers. But yeah. All right. You go around, you don't. Well, we're not here to judge your lifestyle, okay? If that's what you want to do, it's all right. We don't judge. We don't judge here. What is this? All right, we got lamb or beef, chickpeas, white beans, onions, potato, tomato paste, dried lime, turmeric, salt, pepper, saffron, garlic, cinnamon, and sumac. Well, it's got sumac. That always gives turkey whenever I see it. This dish is a hearty slow-cooked stew featuring lamb, chickpeas, white beans, potatoes, and tomatoes, often infused with dry lime for a tangy depth. It is traditionally cooked in a stone pot. Once cooked, the broth is separated and served as a soup, while the solid ingredients are mashed together, often accompanied by flatbread. This dish is renowned for its rich flavor and comforting rustic appeal. Now, the lime juice is throwing me off. Whatever this is, it's probably great for my illness. Yeah. You know what I would get if like I had energy right now? Well, there probably is a place that delivers, because I'm not far from the CBD. There probably is a place that delivers like proper ramen to my house, because there's a lot of ramen places in Melbourne CBD, but like a proper like tonkotsu, like, you know, where they boil the bones for like 12 hours. Because like bone broth and collagen and stuff like that's really good when you're sick. Like a really like good ramen. And I would get like a Hokkaido style ramen with like the miso tare and like the tonkotsu broth, and like, oh, that would be so good. It would be so nice. So nice to have, but yeah, I'm not catching the train into the city, and I'm not paying for delivery for it either. But yeah, that would be good. You love the Hokkaido style with butter and corn? Yeah, I always get the spicy miso ramen, so I get it with like heaps of chili oil in it, and then I put a bunch of mirin and soy sauce in there. You've actually never had ramen before? It's really good. If you want to just try like an intro ramen, there's a few Apudos in Sydney. I think there's one in the Centre Point Westfields from memory. Anyway, there's a few around Sydney. And that's like a Japanese chain that's gone international. So it's like just a standard Japanese ramen if you just want to get like a feel for what it's supposed to taste like. And then there's like heaps of good ramen places in Sydney, because Last time I was in Sydney, I wanted to go get ramen, but the weather was just starting to get warm and I didn't really feel like it's something that you want to get when it's cold, typically, or when you're sick or something like that. But, yeah. Your type is more saucy noodles? Yeah. Oh, no, I get that. I get that. Yeah, I just really like Korean style and Japanese and Chinese style like noodle soups. I just find them like very comforting, especially in winter. All right, well, we've got saffron and sumac, so maybe let's try Iran. Oh, it was Iran. What a good guess. I didn't know they used lime juice in Iranian food. Well, there you go. I learned something new. Oh, this has lime juice in it as well. A tip-ass fish. What's a tip-ass fish? A tip-ass fish, baby. Tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, garlic, hot chili peppers, vegetable oil, salt, black pepper, lime juice, parsley, thyme. Optional scallions, okra, vinegar, and bay leaf. Okay, I think this is going to be an African country because it's got okra in it. Although it could be the Caribbean because it's also got lime in it. Although I'm sure they use lime in Africa. I don't know. I don't even know where lime's from, to be honest. This dish features tender Atipus fish simmered with a medley of colourful bell peppers, tomatoes, onions, and garlic. The blend is seasoned with fresh herbs and a touch of hot chili for a subtle kick. Served hot, the result is a vibrant, flavorful stew, often enjoyed with rice or cassava, showcasing a harmonious balance of sweet and heat in every bite. Limes are indigenous to Persia. Well, there you go. I still guessed correctly that it was Persia because I guessed it from the sumac and the saffron. And the finger lime is indigenous to Australia. Ooh, there you go. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I saw some bush kumquats the other day. There's like a little reserve near where I live and they had them labeled because I was like, what the heck is this little fruit? And it said on the sign, it said bush kumquat. And I was like, oh, because sometimes I call Nori a little kumquat. And like, look at you, my little kumquat. Any of y'all been to Cairns? I have not. I have not been to Cairns. It seems too hot and there's crocodiles there and I'm not interested in that kind of lifestyle. The common limes, internationally a fusion of Chinese citrus with Persian limes. What's cassava? This has okra and cassava. That's going to help us narrow it down. I feel like I've heard of it, but I just don't know what it is. Arrowroot flour. Okay, we've got okra and cassava. So what are we thinking? I was thinking Africa somewhere. But I don't really know where arrowroot flavor comes from. The only arrowroot I know is like the Arnott's arrowroot biscuits. I know those. You know, you go over to an old person's house and they get out the the Arnott's bickies and give you a cup of tea. Cute. Very cute. So does anyone have any idea? Because I was thinking Africa. Should I just try Ethiopia? Because I do know they've got like fish with chili in it in Ethiopia. I don't know. I don't know where arrowroot is from. Like I absolutely have no idea, like at all. It could be Caribbean. I'm just gonna try Ethiopia. No one's giving me any ideas, so... Ice cold. So it's probably not Africa. Wants us to go Ooh, northwest. Cassava is the most grown fruit. Apparently it's used for making the boba pearls. Oh, interesting. It's got parsley and thyme and vinegar and bay leaves. Let's try Jamaica. Atipus pepperade. Pepperade. What does that mean? I'll just move so you guys can see where we are. You can see the name of it. We want to go, I don't know. Hyperborean can work out the compass. I can't work it out. I'm too dumb. Creole? Ooh, like Louisiana? Southeast from Jamaica. Could be America. Should we try the United States? Does pepperade sound Spanish or French? Genuine question, I can't tell. I don't speak either of those languages, so... Pepperade. Spanish? Yeah, it might be South America. French? Maybe it's St. Lucia? But it said cool for Jamaica. Wouldn't it show as warm for... I'll try it anyway, if you think so. Unless you type stop before I do it. Alright, well, I'm gonna try it. St. Lucia is warm. And we want to go east or south. I don't know. Is it even in the game? Yeah, it's spelled like S-A-I-N-T. Like you have to spell out the word saint, not like the abbreviation. Which is why I didn't find it when I tried to do it. But what about Martinique? If it's saying St. Lucia's warm, maybe it's Martinique. Martinique and St. Lucia are both warm, and we've only got one guess left. Brazil? It borders Brazil. It's French Ghana? Guinea? French Guinea? French Guinea. Alright, well, we didn't get it, so... Raw salted salmon, tomatoes, white onions, green onions, sea salt, chili peppers, cilantro, lemon juice. I think this is that Mexican thing called ceviche. I don't know what it's called. But it's like raw fish that's cooked with like the citrus. It borders Mexico. Alright, it borders Mexico. It was invented in Florida. Oh, United States. Interesting. Correct. Lomi Lomi. It's called Lomi Lomi. Lomi Lomi Lomi. Alright, well, we have to play one more game now because I got to get back my street cred. Alright, one more game and then I really have to have another cup of tea and relax. Wrong formula, right answer. Something like that. Rice, vegetables, chicken, sausage, shrimp, egg, soy sauce, garlic, shallots, chilies, and ketchup manis. Ketchup manis always gives me Indonesia or Malaysia, so I'm going to go with Indonesia. Correct. Nasi goreng. Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. Crab, chili sauce, tomato sauce, garlic, ginger, shallots, egg, soy sauce, sugar, salt, pepper, lime juice, cornstarch, water, butter, spring onion, cilantro, curry powder, Belican, kaffir, lime leaves. This dish features succulent crab drenched in a thick, tangy, and spicy tomato chili sauce. The harmony of sweet and savory notes creates a flavorful and aromatic experience, often enriched with ginger and garlic. It's commonly served with steamed or fried mantou buns, perfect for soaking up the luscious sauce. This dish offers a delightful balance of heat, sweetness, and umami, making it a seafood lover's delight. It wasn't ceviche, but it was the right country. It was the right country. It was. Did I just read that? I don't know. I have a fever. Gosh. Okay, what are we doing? Let's try Thailand. I think they eat crab. It borders Thailand, and we want to go east, south? Somewhere. We want to go somewhere. Cornstarch, water, butter. Maybe Malaysia. I don't know. Hyperborean isn't helping me, so I'm just gonna guess. Oh, correct. Chili crab, Malaysia and Singapore. Okay, cool. Doing an alright job all by myself. No clue, but that looks bloody delicious. It does, doesn't it? Oh, this is s'mores. This is from the United States. Graham crackers, marshmallow, chocolate, peanut butter, banana slices, and caramel. United States. Almonds, marzipan, powdered sugar, rose water, flour, egg, salt, and vanilla extract. This dish is a traditional treat made with a marzipan base enhanced by rose water. It's shaped into small balls and adorned with 3 almond halves. After baking until golden brown, these bites are sweet, nutty, and delicately flavored, often enjoyed during festive occasions. The simple yet distinct combination of ingredients highlights the dish's historical and cultural significance, capturing the essence of... Graham made those crackers to stop masturbatory. What? What did I just read, Kay? You're hurting my brain, dude. You're hurting my brain. My brain is only small and feverish. It cannot handle this. We got almonds, marzipan, powdered sugar, roast water, flour, egg, salt, and vanilla extract. I don't know. It's definitely giving Europe. I feel like Italians like marzipan a lot. Masturbation, but autocorrect turned it into masturbatory. Cornflakes are designed to be so bland that couples give up on each other. Yeah, I heard that. Where could these little buggers be from? I don't know. The rose water is throwing me. I feel like they like almonds in France. I feel like they like almonds. I don't know, in a lot of places probably. You're guessing Armenia? Oh, Armenia is a good guess because the rose water is giving like Mesopotamia sort of thing. So, okay, Armenia is cool. We want to go north and we want to go west also possibly. Maybe actual France. Yeah, I think it might be France. It borders France. And it's got like German spelling. It could be Switzerland. It borders France and Switzerland. Austria? Ooh. It borders France, Switzerland, and Austria. Oh, jeez. Italy? Ooh. Italy. Germany. The spelling should have showed that it was Germany. Rice, macaroni, lentils, chickpeas, onions, tomato sauce, garlic, vegetable oil, cumin, salt, pepper, chili sauce, vinegar, and lemon juice. This dish involves layering cooked rice, lentils, and pasta, then topping with a tomato sauce spiced with garlic and vinegar. Crispy fried onions are added for crunch. A tangy cumin garlic sauce and hot chili sauce are often dribbled on top. What did I just... Oh, each component is cooked separately before being combined, making this dish a flavorful and hearty meal. Either Italy or Africa, nothing in between. I think it's going to be a country where... I think it's going to be like a made-up thing. Like, I feel like it's going to be a modern thing. Hello, Yuji. Like, I feel like macaroni might be an American pasta. Because you only really hear about macaroni with, like, modern American dishes. I might try the United States. This might be a made-up thing. Ice cold. Well, I was wrong. Rice, macaroni, lentils, chickpeas. Okay, let's try the Middle East. Koshery? Maybe it's Israel. It borders Israel. Okay, that's how we got here. Maybe it's Lebanon. They like chickpeas. It could be Lebanon. It could be Egypt. What do we reckon? Where does it want us to go? West? South? Egypt or Jordan? Let's try Egypt. Egypt! There you go. Final score. Well, you know what, guys? I wasn't a gastronomical genius on any of those, but I also can't talk anymore because if I keep on talking, I won't be able to stream tomorrow. So I'm gonna give my little vocal cords a rest. But thank you for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. And I'll be here tomorrow. So yeah. See you next time. Bye.